Hello and welcome to Good Morning Thailand. Let's talk about some of the headlines from across the country today. Guess what? Thailand has made a U-turn on COVID-19 vaccine entry requirements.
Again.
Now, yeah, yesterday morning, after holding off for 3 days, we decided that we should update the people on entry requirements. They were proposed, and me and Natty were actually a bit confused. We did a couple of checks to see, is this confirmed? Is this not confirmed? Every Thai media outlet said that it's taking into effect yesterday. There was no official announcement, and we were kind of hesitant, but we were like, okay, at least we should inform people. So we informed people that 4 changes were going to be taking place. The 2 main ones being you need a COVID-19 certificate, and if you're unvaccinated, you either need a medical certificate from your doctor, or basically you will be denied entry into Thailand. So everyone was panicking. There was also one more stipulation about insurance. Everybody was panicking. And then yesterday, the health minister came out and said, yeah, take back what I said.
Oh, no. Again?
Just a couple of days after Thailand reintroduced the 2-dose COVID-19 vaccine entry requirements, Health Minister Anutin Charnvirakul says the requirement will be dropped with immediate effect. He just came out yesterday afternoon and said, yeah, we're going to drop it immediately, as if that was going to solve the issue. Because what happened was that the Civil Aviation Authority of Thailand, which is basically, the aviation authority, they went and gave information to all the airlines coming into Thailand. And they said, hey, guys, look, we've updated our requirements. And unvaccinated tourists must either provide proof of recovery from COVID in the past 6 months or a doctor's note. So all the airlines started refusing passengers to Thailand. They're like, sorry, we have updated requirements. We've been informed by the CAAT. You can't go. So all throughout the day, we kept getting news reports of people denied entry into the plane, people canceling their flights, people canceling their holidays, and just overall pandemonium. And then the health minister comes out and says, dropped immediately. And what is that supposed to change? Because it takes some time for the health minister's message to be relayed to the Civil Aviation Authority of Thailand, for them to reach out to each and every one of those airports and tell them again to re-update their entry requirements, which is not only frustrating, annoying, and has left a lot of people very angry. So certain airports, like Sydney Airport, for example, were one of the more quicker airports to update their requirements. I think Qantas published like, okay, here are the new entry requirements. You don't need your COVID vaccination certificate. So the uncertainty made a lot of people cancel their flights.
Oh, no. Poor thing.
Yes. And in his most recent statement, he said that the process of updating airlines about the sudden U-turn is in imposed entry restrictions. He basically said, let me find the quote. He said, most people in Thailand and all countries of the world are vaccinated against COVID-19. Having to prove it with documentation is inconvenient and unnecessary.
I mean, but you always have proof with you. They usually give you like a little card, right? Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know why it took him 4 days to come to this conclusion.
I know. This is his usual thing that he likes to do, U-turn. And I'm sure the Prime Minister will come out at some point and then cancel this again.
Yeah. Well,
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Global travel chaos was caused by the flip-flopping of the Thai government over the weekend. And many passengers were refused boarding. But, we have been critical in the past of the TAT. But the TAT came out to clarify. They never changed their entry requirements on their website. They never updated the new proposed entry requirements. Perhaps they anticipated the flip-flopping. Who knows? Maybe they're used to it and they've improved. But the TAT actually came out and clarified to everyone that Thailand continues to welcome all international tourists under the fully reopened to tourism policy that was introduced on the 1st October 2022. So it's still basically the same requirements from the 1st October. Thailand is fully reopened. You don't have to show your vaccination certificate. And for everyone who was commenting on yesterday's videos. We try to answer as many people as possible regarding insurance. For insurance, only visitors coming from or going to countries which require an RT-PCR test need to have health insurance covering treatment of COVID-19. This is from the TAT website. All right. So what does that mean? For example, India, right? India requires you an RT-PCR test before you arrive in India, which means that, let's say I've come here on holiday with my Indian family, my 2 Indian sisters, and we've spent 1 week in Thailand, and now it's time for me to go back to India, and I know that an RC-PCR test is required. I do an RC-PCR test. Oh no, it's positive. I'm COVID positive. You won't be able to travel to India, which means you need to extend your stay here in Thailand, and if I have no money, then I'm in a little bit of trouble. But if you have insurance, then you will be able to, extend your stay. Your insurance will be able to pay for your medical costs and et cetera, et cetera. That's why insurance is important. Here's one thing I'm going to advise you. Don't have to listen to me, but if you're traveling to Thailand and if you already have insurance, great. If you don't have insurance, just buy something. Something is better than nothing.
I agree.
Be safe. Protect yourself, because you never know what might happen. I think many countries around the world don't have strict requirements, so you can get away with it. But if you are worried, have that peace of mind. Get the medical insurance, and you never know when you need it, and you only need it until you need it.
That's fair.
That's all I'm going to say.
Good advice.
So, guys, I was kind of embarrassed yesterday.
Why did you poop your pants again?
No, regarding this whole situation.
Okay, sorry. I see.
Stop it. Regarding this whole situation, I mean, God, what a nightmare.
I know.
Yeah.
The first thing I thought to myself is that if this was any other country, that guy would have resigned already.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
No
I
shame.
cannot understand how that health minister is still the health minister.
Yeah.
Can't go around doing these things.
Do you think he does that with his family as well? Hey guys, you want a cookie? No, just kidding. I'm taking it back. Okay, never mind.
I hope
3
not.
days later, so I'm sorry, the ingredients used in the cookies can be harmful for health. No. Allegedly,
Allegedly,
Natty,
okay.
protect yourself, please.
Yeah.
Infuriating business operators. Do you know how many people cancel their hotels? It's high season.
Yeah, exactly.
January is like the peak, the creme de la creme of Thailand tourism. The amount of people canceling their hotel bookings, their tour trips, you're going to these islands, that islands. They've canceled their entire travel to Thailand. They've postponed it to like many months ahead, maybe even next year. They go to another country. So it's such a missed opportunity because of one health ministry and one health minister coming out and saying things that are not even confirmed by everyone else.
But this makes you question who can you believe? The TAT, the health ministry, the government, like who exactly?
And
Who you have to
can I also say, like, Thai media outlets were reporting it like it was fact. Yeah, that's another thing I was slightly disappointed about. I don't think I'm above any one of them. They're proper journalists doing great work, but a lot of them were just coming out and saying, oh, this is already taken into effect. And me and Natty were both yesterday in the morning, like I was talking to her and I was like, but there's been no official announcement. There's it's not in the World Gazette. Like the Prime Minister hasn't confirmed it. Like surely the Prime Minister would come out and at least talk a little bit about such a big change. But it was disappointing that a lot of media outlets, Thai media, like news media outlets, were reporting as like it as fact. But I don't blame them at the same time, because we just live in the land of gray areas. So everyone be vigilant. Like when you do hear news about Thailand, just make sure that if it's not coming from like an official government the public health ministry is an official government office. But what I mean is, like, if it's not like, discussed in the cabinet, it hasn't been officially announced by the prime minister or the, his office, if it's nowhere near in the Royal Gazette, if it isn't backed up by time, the more I talk about this, the more ridiculous I sound.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, what about if you're already at the airport?
Yeah.
Where can you check the facts?
Yeah, and the airlines are literally rejecting you. Oh, you cannot board right now.
I know, that would be Oh no.
It's such
That
a
is hell.
nightmare being a
know.
tourist wanting to come to
I
Thailand.
know.
I would
This
just
is bad.
Be
bad.
like, I'd just give up, and I'd be like,
I'll go somewhere else.
and it's so sad to deal with the situation. It's like, guys, we are an amazing country with amazing people. We've got a couple of people making us all look bad.
Yeah. Well, it can't all be gold.
Be better. Be better. All right. On that note, I think should we take a break to like change
Yeah,
the
yeah.
mood a little
Yes,
bit?
do
yes,
that.
yes.
How dare you, public health minister?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Protect
I don't know.
yourself.
I don't know how that's going to protect us, but all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. Once we come back from the break, we've got some more news stories, including Russians in Pattaya, and some lighthearted stories about Thai food. So stay tuned. We'll be back right after this.
And join the fun at Carnival Magic, the world's first Thai carnival theme park. Don't miss the opportunity to experience the enchantment of the magical wonders at the one, the only Carnival Magic Phuket.
Hello, and welcome back to Good Morning Thailand. And with the return of one Sarah Habibzadeh, welcome back.
Hello.
The giggles are back.
I know.
The crazy
First
girls
day.
of Good Morning Thailand and Thaiger are back together. What a nightmare for me. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this show is brought to you by Carnival Magic, one of the best new attractions here in Thailand. If you are in Phuket, in the Kamala area, visit Carnival Magic. It's got some of the best lights you'll ever see. I would also like to thank Romeo
Ooh.
from Toronto.
Yes.
Yeah, Romeo came and visited us yesterday, and he actually bought me this lumberjack shirt.
Lovely.
Yeah.
He gave me
it's-
this
yeah.
Mongolian hat.
Yeah, so he was supposed to come. No, it's actually supposed to be a
It's
Christmas,
Christmas
hat.
hat, lumberjack
But
style.
unfortunately, he arrived. His flight was delayed, and he arrived a little after Christmas, so we got this a bit delayed. But thank you very much. I got two very nice lumberjack shirts.
Lovely.
He got a lumberjack hat,
Hat.
and we're covered.
Lumberjack theme.
Yes. So thank you very much, Romeo, and of course, a very big shout out to John Peak, who's also in the live chat.
Hello, John.
Yeah,
P.
John Peak came and visited us with his lovely partner in the office, and good to see John Peak. He recently, 4 months ago, I think, shattered his tibia. Or was it fibia? Anyway,
Tibia.
he broke his leg, and he's in recovery now, and he's a long-standing Tiger member. We met him at the meetup, so it was great meeting John and having a great chat with him. And he got us goodies. He got us all cheesecakes. So I think he participated in Tiger Unfiltered last week, and he heard that we
Hungry.
the voice of God or someone I think wanted cake, so he stuck to his word, and he brought us all
Yeah, thank
cake
you so much.
and goodies
Oh, that's nice.
to eat.
Yeah.
And John, everybody shared that already.
Yes.
Yeah, he was just like, just make sure that everybody gets it. And I was like, do you think I'm just one of those hoggers and one of
you
those
did eat
tubbies who
2
would eat
cakes.
everything?
Oh no.
In the office.
Allegedly, scandalous comments. Like, no,
Crumbs everywhere.
we did share it. So thank you very much to both Romeo and John Peak. We appreciate you taking the time to come meet us, and thank you for being Tiger members and supporting the channel. All right, let's talk about Russians and Pattaya. But before we do that, welcome back, Sarah.
Thank you
yes.
again.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Tell us, where have you been?
Oh, I've been to the United States.
Of America?
America, yes. And getting back was a nightmare. But overall, the trip was really good. Yes. And now I'm back.
I'm so happy.
Sorry.
He
It's
hears
only-
it every day.
What?
I miss Sarah. I miss Sarah. When's she coming back?
It's only been about, what, how many days were you gone? 23 days?
Yeah. Including, 20, because 3 days was New Year's.
Oh, I see. Okay, sure, let's go with
Was
that.
it 20? I don't think
It
so.
felt like 28. I think.
A month.
Definitely 28. You were gone for a month. But yes, she's back. Let's now talk about Russians and Pattaya.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Great
Okay.
segue. Okay, so 2 Russian men filed complaints with the police after nearly 140,000 baht disappeared from safety boxes in a hotel in Pattaya. The name of the hotel is not being named at this moment. Investigating officers reported there is no trace of the thief because the hotel's CCTV cameras were all broken, weirdly. The two Russian men filed a complaint at the Muang Pattaya police station on Saturday, and Sunday, so 2 days, they said that they kept their money in the hotel safety box near the Khao Pratamnak. The pair went out to enjoy Pattaya's attractions, but when they returned, they discovered that some of their money was stolen. One of the victims reported that he had about 19,000 US dollars. Now that's about 638,000 baht in cash, and he kept it in his hotel room safety box, but only 134,000 baht was left or disappeared. The other said he kept 180,000 baht in the safety box, but when he came back, 34,000 baht was gone. Police checked security cameras nearby the tourist rooms. However, all the cameras were broken everywhere, so they could not trace who entered the room at what time. Hotel staff informed the officers that only the maid could get into guest rooms, and each maid insists that they were innocent. Police told media that this was considered a serious case because it destroyed the reputation of Pattaya. The investigation officer promised the Russian tourists that they would gather evidence and arrest the suspects as soon as possible. So hopefully they will find the person who actually, the theft. And for any of you who are living in Pattaya, I hope that you guys keep your belongings safe, but also please don't keep cash in anywhere because it's so easy to steal cash, I think.
We hear a lot of stories like this. That people feel safe because they've just kept their passport and their money in the hotel safe. Most of the times those safes are pathetic safes.
Yeah.
They're not good quality safes. They just give you the illusion of safety. So do be careful if you do keep your money in there.
Yes.
Isn't that right, Sarah?
Yeah, and that's not the first time, I think. Remember we had this story about a girl who just took the whole
Yeah,
safe.
the entire safe.
Yeah, that was even worse. Yeah.
Most of the times, yeah, they're not big enough. You could just carry them. They're like, it's like the size of a clutch.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like the
That's
small.
your very big clutch.
Oh, is it? I don't know.
Just take it away.
Me, I have a very little understanding of women bags.
Okay, that's
yeah.
good.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 more stories that we're going to end the show with. Let's first start with trees. Now, trees are important because they provide oxygen to the world. But if used properly, they can also be made into tree houses.
Yes, that's right. I was waiting for what will you say.
And this next story is regarding a man who lived in a tree house for years.
Yeah, for 3 years because he had financial problems. So this Thai man in the San province of Udon Thani, well, he's actually from Khon Kaen but moved to Udon Thani to find work during the pandemic, has now been living in a tree for 3 years due to financial embarrassment, according to the article. And a provincial official offered him a new house on the ground and food, but he refused. He insisted on staying in the tree until officials find him a job. So this man is 38-year-old man Charlie, constructed a simple dwelling in the tree 3 years ago. He tied pieces of wood together with ropes to make a floor and used a plastic sheet as a roof. He placed the floor on the tree branch and avoided tying it to the tree to allow the tree to grow freely. So he's still conscious about that. His tree house is about 10 meters off the ground. So the story went viral after a netizen shared a picture of his house on Facebook, and the Thai media visited him to talk about his life. He informed the media that he used to work in Bangkok and was able to take care of himself and his family. Then the economy went bust when the pandemic hit the country, and he moved back to his home province of Khon Kaen. That did not work out, so he moved to Udon Thani to find work, and that did not work out as well. So he didn't have a job, and he couldn't afford to pay his bills, so he decided to live on a tree. And he said he lives a simple life. If someone hires him, he'll go to work. If not, he goes to the temple to get some food. And sometimes people in the community share food with him. But then the officers from the Protection Center for the Destitute and Social Development and Human Security visited him and said that, you know what, you can't live on a tree. You just have to come down and live like a normal like a person. And he's like, no, I don't want to be a burden to the government or to anyone. Unless you find me a job and I can pay the bills for myself, then I will move out from the tree. So as of right now, he is still living on the tree and still looking for a job. Until then, he's gonna be the tree man. until further notice.
Tree man.
Yes.
This tree is like what, out of, it's like in a jungle?
It's on a land, on someone's land that he said that in the past 3 years, nobody has
Has been
come up
living
to.
there.
Yeah, so he's like,
Technically.
unless the landowner asks him to leave, he will leave.
Okay, technically it's private property, but yeah, I
Yeah.
guess the landowner, if the landowner doesn't have objection, then they can't really
Yeah.
kick him out.
And also, he said that if, when he wants to take a bath, he would go to the temple or ask some of the neighbors. And if he needs to use the toilet, he would just dig a hole and not create any problem for the landowner.
He
as
does seem
well.
like very green.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very green.
For
Minimalistic.
is this considered as a homeless person?
I would say so by choice.
By choice. But look, he clearly sounds like a proud man, and he's not harming anybody. He's not harming even the tree that he's staying in.
Yeah.
He's allowing it to grow freely. In some way, I admire his resilience to kind of make something out of himself, still try to find work, be out of his way and not disturb anyone and just kind of do his own thing. It sounds strange because it's not perceived as being something normal.
Yeah.
But at the same time, imagine being his neighbor, right? That would be a strange, funny feeling that, oh, right, we have a weird, people
Man.
put labels on it, weird, crazy tree man guy over there. And that's not a sight that you want to look every morning. Like,
That's true.
oh no.
Yeah, there's Jimmy in the red house right there, Tommy here,
Yeah.
and
Looking down
tree
upon you.
guy.
I mean, I don't even know what laws there are to, So the police asked him that you can't live here, and he's like, unless the owner tells me to move, I'm not moving.
Yeah.
And the police can't really do anything about it, which is a weird situation, I guess. But hey, if he is surviving and if he is strong enough to kind of make it through this and get a job,
For
then
3 years.
then
3
good for
years
you.
is a long time.
Yeah.
But I was like kind of half smiling because I saw the reporter who wanted to interview him also had to climb the tree to interview him. I thought that was really cute. Yeah.
Maybe wants the experience of like going up there.
Yeah. I think going up for me is not scary, but coming down,
Yeah,
I'm afraid
definitely.
of slipping.
Is he proud and resilient, or is he just really stubborn? Because he was just sitting in the tree. He's like, no, if you want to talk to me, then you need to come to me.
Yeah.
Maybe both.
Pretty cool.
Well, let's ask the viewers as well. Viewers, what do you think about this story? Please leave a comment in the comment section below, because the live chat does disappear after the video because we have to edit the start because I make amazing starts to the videos. So yes, please leave a comment in the comment section below. What is the tree man thinking? How would you feel if he was your neighbor? Is it good or is it bad?
Yeah. Is it
Yes.
too weird?
Hashtag tree man. And the last thing I'm going to talk about today, before we leave, I'm going to have to do this quick fire because we've gone over time a little bit. But it was basically talking about the power of Thai cuisine.
Ooh.
Did you know that Thai cuisine has a lot of health benefits?
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
Herbs.
Because, believe it or not, the Thai diet is a healthy and nutritious way to eat. It is full of flavorful dishes. It's rich in vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients. Some of the most healthiest food in the world. Now, this definitely does not apply if you're stuffing fried food in your stomach. Because, let's be honest, Thai people love their fried food, yeah?
Exactly.
And we have a lot of Thai cuisine that requires a lot of frying, whether it's seafood, fried fish, whether it's dumplings or whatever. So if you're eating fried food, it's not very healthy. But there are many, many modest healthy options. And in general, I think that Thai people are in shape. There's not an obesity problem here. And they're quite healthy. Now, Thai food is high in nutrients. It's a good source of fiber. It's great for the heart. It's low in sodium. It's got anti-inflammatory properties. It boosts immune system and supports weight loss.
Ooh.
Yeah, fruits and vegetables such as papaya, mango, bok choy, and eggplant, not England, are high in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. Lean proteins like shrimp, chicken, and tofu, excellent sources of proteins. Now, these are some of the most favorite ingredients that Thai people like to cook with. Additionally, Thai dishes are seasoned with herbs and spices like turmeric, ginger, and coriander, which contain anti-inflammatory and antioxidant compounds. Many dishes are low in calories, some mostly less than 200 calories. And furthermore, Thai dishes are high in fiber. and generally low in sodium. Now, I'm sure that everyone can find an example of a dish that is very unhealthy, like a dish can be found in any other country. But I generally think Thai food is, like, if you had to eat only Thai food for the rest of your life, we'd live healthily.
I think
Yes.
so. Yeah.
Natty, tell me, are you a fan of Thai food?
Oh yeah, that's my favorite cuisine, I think.
Sarah, are you a fan of Thai food?
Yes, I am.
And viewers, I think maybe you are also fans of Thai food. What is your favorite Thai cuisine? Let us know in the comment section below.
Yes.
Yes. Is Thai food your favorite cuisine? I feel like we need to ask you
Yeah.
too.
No. I'm joking. I'm joking. Calm down. I'm joking. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you've enjoyed today's wacky episode. We will. It's been a while since we've been together.
Oh,
Yeah.
very.
So it's like a little
Mini reunion.
Yeah.
Of
mini
the
reunion,
Sarahs.
a little excitement, a little vague, awkward moments. But we'll be back stronger tomorrow and the day after. So we hope you've enjoyed today's episode. We will see you tomorrow morning, once again live at 9 a.m. on GMT. Until then, take care. See you and bye bye.